In this video, I'm going to help you to decide whether you have made the right career choice. Now, this is the second video of a 5-part series, so please follow all the other videos that I'll talk to you about at the end of this video. So my name's David, and I'm going to help you to future-proof yourself so you can stay of relevance and value for the rest of your working career. Now, if that sounds of interest, please like the videos, subscribe to the channel, and we can work together on your future proofing. So the big question is, have you made the right career choice? Oh, what a question. But it's one that needs to be answered. As we said in the introduction video to this series of videos, you do need to decide this before making financial and relationship decisions that you may not be able to reverse your career choices because you won't be able to afford to for lots of different reasons that we've already discussed. So have you made the right career choice? Well, it's then starting to think about, how do I feel on a Monday morning? Getting up, getting out of bed and thinking, yeah, let's get at it. And when I get to Friday, am I, thank God that's over. I've had enough. And if that is the case, perhaps we do really need to sit down and consider. So I've got a couple of real key areas that we're going to look at, but first of all, I think it's worth me just sort of sharing a little bit of my story that I was a sales manager in my late 20s, early 30s, and I quite enjoyed being a sales manager and I loved selling, but something wasn't quite right, and I decided I had some other opportunities to develop and take on more responsibility and earn more money and really move my career forward as a sales manager. But there was 2 areas to my job that I enjoyed, but one I enjoyed more than the other. So obviously the sales and getting out there, winning the business, loved all that with my team and used to love the sales buzz. But actually I enjoyed those meetings more because it was a chance to develop my team, to coach them, train them and develop them to be better salespeople. And I enjoyed that more than the actual buzz of the sale. So it got me thinking that I hadn't got the mixture right. I was spending more time on the sales part than I was on the development side. So naturally I thought, let's do something about it. And now running my own business, I'm able to focus a lot more on the developing of others and coaching and training, and lesser part of my role is the selling. Still very important. I've now got the balance. So I could see the vision, I could see the future. Fortunately for me, I've been able to make that happen. So these are 3 things that I want you to think about. 1, which direction you're going in. 2, what's your company and what's your marketplace like? And 3, which I think is so important, where's the passion? So the first one, have you got a direction? How do you want it to be? Do you have a clear understanding of where you are going in your career? What skills you need to develop? How you're going to get the exposure and continue to develop that and grow? So please spend some time with people that know you well, perhaps a mentor, perhaps other people in your network that can give you some advice in creating that direction and helping that, you materialise that direction and feeling comfortable that's the way I'm going and I'm going in the right way. And if you are, good on you, crack on. The second thing to think about, and it's sometimes a bit of a wake-up call, is what's my market like? In terms of the industry that you're in, is it progressive? Is it up and running? Or is it going in the other direction? And that may get you to think, and also how's technology going to affect it in the future? Where am I going to position myself in the market and with future companies? And that's really important. And with that, you've then got to obviously think about the company I'm working for. Is it fit enough and strong enough to help survive in the marketplace? And is it a good place to be? There again, it's using your network and people that you know, having some really good conversations about the future. Yeah, we know what's happened in the past. We need to really focus on this future. And we've got our direction, but we need to focus on the marketplace and the company that I'm working with. The third thing is the passion. Is the light still shining brightly? And you can see where you're going and you want to get there and you want to make things happen. If so, good on you, crack on. But is the light starting to fade? Is it starting to flicker a little bit more? Is it running out of oxygen? And frankly, I'm a bit worn out of this, and I do really need a complete makeover and a complete change of direction and doing something else. Obviously, we're going to come on and talk about that, but you might like to look at my video about finding out which is the best career for you, which can be found in the series of videos on starting your career. So we're up and running with our career, but these are 3 real key areas for us to think about and for you to then consider and then decide which direction to go in. So this, as I said, is the second part of a 5-part video series, and I'd just like to share with you what all the other 5 videos are about. So this is just going to come up onto your screen now. So up and running in your career, obviously we've got the introduction video, which was the previous video, and that talks about us in terms of our finances and relationships, and before we jump into all of those and our life gets mapped out, what are we going to do with our careers. This video, have I made the right choice in my career? The next video is going to be how to move job and career successfully under your terms, which is absolutely vital. And obviously we'll talk about that in the next video. How to decide if the job and career you are going to be prosperous, and then really understanding what I've already talked about, the market and the companies you're working for, but going into that in a lot more detail. And how do you want it to be? Work, life, now's a good time to start making those choices. So please join me on all those other videos, and I look forward to doing that. If you want to contact me for any conversations about where you're going, what you're doing, please do. More than happy to have a conversation. Or just drop us a line and tell me how you're getting on, which is always great to receive. So let's continue to work together on your future proofing journey.